My name is Nadernejad. I make videos for international students and people moving to Canada. Today is a bright and sunny day in Halifax, so we're going to take a walk and I'm going to teach you a little bit about Canadian culture. So today is quite windy. You're going to have to bear with my camera audio, but all about Canadian culture. First of all, Canadians are super friendly. You say hi to everyone, you smile at people on the streets, and if you've been watching videos like this, people will tell you, hey, is it really legitimate when a Canadian smiles at me, or is it just fake? Is it something they do? And no, it's real. Like, we're brought up to be kind to people and smile at people. It's almost awkward not to show people instant kindness, or even if you think you haven't, stood in someone's way or blocked somebody off, you say sorry as well. It's just one really big integral part of Canadian culture. And if you've been following my videos, you know where I'm at right now. It's too windy to get audio. I had to delete like 3 clips. So I'm gonna head down there in a staircase. Just like this weird corner over here. All right. So if someone sees me in this hole pretty much, making a video about Canadian culture, they're gonna think I'm weird as hell. Like, someone's gonna come up from the staircase, be like, what are you doing down there? I would be like, I'm filming myself talk about Canadian culture, because if I go up there, the wind's gonna be too intense for you to hear me. So like I said, Canadians are friendly. Canadians say sorry all the time, and Canadians say hi to random strangers in public. So these are some, basic principles that make up Canadian culture, but Canadians are also super diverse. If you're in Canada, you're gonna see people from all around the world, from India, Bangladesh, China, parts of Canada, the US, anywhere in the world you can think of, we got them. So there's a lot of people of different cultures in Canada, and that's something that we're really nice to and respectful, and also inclusive. Do you think we can head upstairs? If I head upstairs, is it going to be too windy? Let's give it a shot. Anyway, I talked about being inclusive, and that's another huge part of Canadian culture. If you're in Canada, or you've been living in Canada for a while, you notice we're inclusive of everybody. And people who aren't inclusive aren't really liked very much. So if you're coming to Canada, be nice, be respectful to people who are different. No matter how different they are, don't cast judgments, just set those aside and you'll fit in perfectly. So I have a lot of work to finish today. I'm actually walking down to, I have a meeting at a coffee shop later on, but I might go down to just the Starbucks to get some work done, because I like changing locations, if you know what I mean. So I'll be getting this video out. I'm making some more marketing videos. I am releasing more videos on my second channel, and it's all about marketing, specializing in reputation management. So if you're interested, link is going to be down below. So like I said, Canadians are loving, kind, respectful, inclusive, but what are the, down points? What are the cons of being in Canada and the cons of the culture? It can be hard to connect sometimes. It can be a little bit lonely, especially depending on what part of Canada you're in. In rural Canada, you're not going to see as much diversity, and people don't talk about that as much. We think of Canada like Vancouver, Toronto, but Canada is the second largest country in the world by a landmass. So if you actually think of that, there's so many areas that actually aren't multicultural, like small communities. Like, I'm from Peterborough and Lakefield, Ontario. That wasn't diverse until just recently, so it's changing. And with the new immigration pilot programs and the northern immigration programs, it's changing, but it's changing slowly, as opposed to at a more rapid pace. So that's something else that you're gonna have to consider. So since we're on the topic of culture, food is a really big part of our culture. And if you're wondering what cultural foods we have, basically we have international food, so international specialties in the big cities that you'll be able to get, especially around certain times of year. So let's say if it's Nowruz and Persian culture, if you go on Yonge Street, you're gonna be able to eat Iranian food. You're gonna be able to eat Indian food, around Eid or Diwali. You're going to be able to actually experience that during Chinese New Year. There'll be festivities as well. But in terms of Canada's national foods, it's a little bit sad, but they're actually kind of fun, so let me tell you. It's a big thing in Canada. We have poutines. Poutines are a big one. We also have maple syrup. If you don't know what poutine is, or poutine, it's basically fries, so French fries. On top of that, you have gravy and cheese curd. So that's a big Canadian cultural dish. Another one, when you go skating, it's very common. It's called beaver tails, and beaver tails are basically like a fried bread covered in sugar and then flavored. So it's like fry bread, which you have in other parts of the world. You have sorts of fry breads in India. You have fry breads actually in Portugal, all over the world. You even have it all over Western culture, but fry bread. I have a client call fairly soon, so I hope this video helped you and helped shed some light on different aspects of Canadian culture that you may not have considered before. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe, smash that notification bell, and if I missed anything or you have any questions, drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching.